Yeah.
Happy motherfucking New Year, season 4. We blasting up. I didn't piss you off last year. I'm about to piss you off this year. I stay back.
That's right.
Hey, yo,
We in the building, baby. We back.
Hey, yo, and shout out to everybody who had a motherfucking birthday while we was home. I got you. Hey, yo, peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's your motherfucking boy, Facts on Wax. And you now watching the Vandal Hour Season 4 live on DTFradio.com. Make sure you check us out every motherfucking Sunday from motherfucking 12 to 2. Yeah, that's our new time. So make sure you check us out each and every Sunday from motherfucking 12 to 2. I stay facts and I will never lie to you. And right now, you can go to YouTube, but I prefer you to do that shit after the show. You can see every motherfucking season from 1 to 3. Right now, all about the blast off. Hey, yo, Swift, Legacy, what the fuck is poppin'?
Yeah.
What's good, my G? How you doing, brother?
Ain't shit cooling like 2 hours ago. I wanted to kill somebody, but I'm back to regular.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Sound like my man Facts.
Facts sound like a lunatic, so I'm scared for whoever he wanted to have beef with, but he good now.
He good.
Good.
Nah, y'all should still
He ready
be
for the
scared
people.
him, though.
You know what I'm saying?
He's back at his true home. You heard?
That's what it do.
We in the building, baby.
Happy.
Right now, cause it's hot.
Happy New Year to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I want to thank y'all for having me guest host on y'all very first show of 2018.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, Legacy. Welcome.
Gotta lick some shots for that right there.
Yeah, it's real tonight, man. First episode, 4th season. It's crazy, man. We've been doing this for 3 years now. You heard?
Heavy.
And I gotta say, you know, I do my own show a Friday, 9 to 11, The Cypher. And it's kind of, you know, some friendly competition with the Vandal Hour.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime I go somewhere.
Positive competition.
Anytime I go somewhere, somebody mentioning the Vandal Hour. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta salute y'all definitely for the 4 years that y'all been doing y'all thing. Y'all definitely.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you for sitting in for my man, Mr. 13, man.
He feel better. He laid up.
He laid up right now.
You know what I'm saying? Feel better, brother.
Yeah, the snow fucked him up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Bay, I hope you get well soon, too. Fuck the flu.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But yo, we got a super dope show, as my man Mathematics said. You know what I'm saying? We got a homie coming out the Bronx bomber. From what I hear, he a legend in this graph game. Go by the name of Joose, represent MGC crew. So we gonna talk to him in a few.
You already?
You know what I'm saying? On the music tip, we got a super dope suave MC who goes by the name of Debonair, coming out of Brooklyn.
The black Bruce Wayne, you heard?
You know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity to see this brother perform at Lost Art of the Wordsmith. That's a lot to say there. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you under the influence.
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
that when you drunk and high.
Shouts to Debonair for bringing through the Henny to warm some brothers up.
Word.
The Henny definitely got the building like kind of on some ape shit tonight.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna chop it up with him in a few. You know what I'm saying? Definitely doing his thing. But yo, how was everybody's New Year, man? What did y'all do? Anything in particular? Anything fly? Anything dope?
Well, I just want to talk and say, I started my motherfucking show. I'm hype about that right now. I'm real hype. I'm going in my bag real quick, and I gotta say, that's right.
With DJ Swear.
That's what we doing, baby, man. I had to say that real quick up here because if it wasn't for this show putting me on that platform, I wouldn't be in that position to have a show where we talking about the DJ culture and everything that's around it, that encompasses it, that makes it happen, you know? So definitely check us out each and every Wednesday night, 6 p.m.
6 to 7.
To 7 p.m. Me,
DJ,
DJ Quest,
DJ Swear,
Mathematics,
Butter
Darwin,
Basics,
Butter Basics,
DJ EA.
DJ EA behind the camera, Darwin the shooter behind the camera as well. I mean, yo, we've already been blessed with 3 episodes.
Right.
We just had our first episode of 2018 this past Wednesday.
Right.
And we had a dope show, man. I had my man Jeff Hayes and Young Fresh in the building.
That's what's up.
And
where they can find them episodes at if they want to hear it.
If y'all missed the episodes and y'all want to catch up before this Wednesday's great show coming to you, You could check us out on SoundCloud.com/respect the DJ with DJ Swift page.
Make sure you binge watch that shit. You
That's
heard?
right. We got all 3 shows.
Like it's a Netflix show.
Yo, full audio. And starting this week, we're going to be having DJ Quest weekly mix going to be up there as well.
That's what's up.
That's what's popping. That's what's popping, Quest.
Yeah, boy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, I gotta say, I sat in guest host on your
Wednesday,
show.
yeah.
Second episode.
Second episode. And I
Yes.
gotta say, I learned some valuable things. You know what I'm saying? We had DJ Benny Box, was his name?
Boxy Brown.
Boxy Brown.
Boxy Brown.
Boxy Brown. But
Yeah.
yeah, I learned some
Porno
things.
star name.
It really
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
It really is.
I'm sure he gets some behind that DJ.
Some
bro.
boxy.
Be boxing.
All the brown ladies give him the box.
He be getting that boxy.
You
Big
want
shout
to
to DJ
request,
Boxy Brown.
you got to hit him off. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down.
Word. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about his program and everything that work with DJs getting, instead of y'all coming up to the DJ booth, you can make a request through a social app.
Yeah.
There's a phone app where you can make a request from the playlist that's given of that DJ
Yeah, that's
spinning
some
at the
dope
party.
shit.
And you can either pay him if it's a paid party, if it's a free party. He just, he's taking requests.
Wait,
He
time
might-
out. They got to pay for that.
Yeah.
They got to pay for the advertisement. They got to
that's
pay for
facts,
that.
that's facts, that's
Yeah, they got to
facts.
pay for that.
Sorry
but
about
it was
that.
a great episode.
Check it out. Check us out on
situation, you
SoundCloud. Check us out on SoundCloud.com. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Respect the DJ with DJ Swift. Episode 1, 2, and 3 is already up there. You can check us out, and we got more shows coming for you. Dope shit, man. So
crazy.
I just had to start that off.
Yeah, wait, time out. My man Facts on Wax doing big things though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This week, my
Talk
man
your
gonna
talk.
be somewhere. Where you gonna be at,
Talk
God?
your talk,
Let him
brother.
know where you gonna be at.
This motherfucking Monday, I'm gonna be doing the things I like to do. I know some of y'all niggas like, how the fuck Facts began to do all this shit? Like, I'm the one who went all city in the 90s. But yeah, I'm gonna be running down some red carpet with 50 Cent, you heard?
Nice.
Yo, this motherfucking mask, y'all see this shit? Remember this shit.
I was just about to ask, you gonna wear the mask on the red carpet?
Of course, he's representing the Vandal Hour, baby.
That's what's
Vandal,
up.
What's
that
up.
babe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Listen,
and for the
listen.
people who don't know, I got my own show about to kick off outside of the Vandal Hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That shit gonna be motherfucking cash.
We're not talking about things like that yet. We can't put them on to everything, God.
Easy.
We
That's all I
can't put
told
them
them.
on.
They don't know the
We
name
gotta,
of
we got
nothing
nah.
else.
Be a chill, God.
You gotta keep it under
chill,
wraps.
God.
Keep it under wraps.
We not there yet. Don't let them know. But he definitely got some big things. I'm gonna tell you some
Alert.
big
I'm not
things.
even gonna shit on
Alert.
niggas. I'm a diarrhea on niggas.
Oh shit!
But
I can
yeah.
only imagine the energy of that unforeseen show that we not talking about.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But we got a new map too, man.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
a new map tonight. For those of us that follow us on Instagram, at the Vandal Hour, yes, you had to see the new map designed by Hops DKS. You can find him at Hops Art on Instagram. He has done all 3 maps that we have had on the Vandal Hour. So shout out to the bro. Hops DKS, who always supports us.
Day one.
If you want to check that shit out, go to the Vandal Hour Instagram page, man, and you can see it. He threw some music on behind. When I went to go pick it up, he got some music behind it, some Pharaoh Monch, some organized confusion,
Nice.
you know, some real hip hop shit. So
Looking
no,
at the picture though doesn't do it no justice. Y'all gotta see this thing in person.
Yo, that shit is
word.
crazy, man.
And we retiring the last 2 seasons map that he had made for us. So if you want to see that, man, you got to go to the Vandal Hour archives or something. I don't know where the archives at, man, but you got to go there.
Yo, what's the significance of the map? So people know what it is.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no real significance. The brother Hops DKS came up with the design. He did everything. You know, he's a good friend of the show. He's on one of the first 3 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, first 4 episodes, and he just gave it to us, man. He came up here, blessed us, and every couple of years he gave us a new one, and I just picked up the new one yesterday, and it was a big ceremony in the crib. As I say, he had the music playing and everything.
That's what's up.
I actually asked him, though, like, yo, like, every time you do a design for us, like, why you never do it on the canvas? Because, you know, sometimes, like, the maps, they bend. Sometimes somebody might come through, got sticky fingers, and try to steal some shit.
Right.
So he told me the reason why he puts it on the map is because the motherfucking Vandal Hour and DTF Radio, we actually keeping New York City graffiti on the motherfucking map. And that's a fact. We've been doing it for 3 years, and right now we running on 4.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. Now we never lied.
Yo, we got to give a shout out to the Vandal Hour guard,
Who that?
the shooter, the photographer, the man behind the camera, Darwin, who is celebrating his first child. His name is Legend. Let me get a hand clap for that, baby.
Hand clap, baby.
Legend.
Yeah.
And his name is Legend.
Wow.
And his name is Legend, man.
He gonna do some big things in
I'ma
this
tell
world
y'all,
already.
somebody's gonna have to do that little
Legend,
piece.
welcome to the family.
Somebody's gonna have to do a canvas just saying I am Legend.
What?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you could put that over his carriage and let him grow up looking at that
know what
every
I'm
day.
saying?
I got the
am
homie.
Legend, yo. Darwin, that's a dope name, bro.
Hey, yo.
That's a dope name, my
I'm gonna go
brother.
talk to Bob
Congratulations.
Floss and we gonna make that happen.
Please
Yeah, let's do
please
that.
do, please
Let's
do.
do that.
Also, man, you know, E. Sinatra birthday was last week.
That's right.
So shout out to the Vandal Hour guard E. Sinatra. We celebrated his birthday at this Happy Time Snacks event.
Yeah.
Them people are doing big things. Make sure you check them out. Follow them on Instagram. But yeah, E. Sinatra had his birthday party there. He celebrated with us. And shout out to the Vandal Hour guard, E. Sinatra, one of the original hosts of the Vandal Hour.
Chit.
Make sure you check out my brother at Cats. You might get a hookup or something if he
No,
fucks
you
with
won't.
you.
You never
No,
know.
you
If he
won't.
fucks with you.
If he fucks with you,
If he fucks with you.
How y'all feel about this snowstorm we had?
it was bullshit, bro.
This shit like a bomber's holiday though, like for the bombers who don't go painting on regular days, like the snow brings them out.
Yeah.
So explain that to me,
Please, let the brother know.
because I figure it's snowing, it's cold as fuck outside. You want to stay inside the crib.
Nah, Legacy, check it out. Like you got
Speak
some
on
niggas who really scared of the streets. Like they scared of like all the traffic and shit and all the people who walk in. So they don't paint when it's nice weather.
I see.
They wait till it's snow and then they come out of nowhere and like start doing like you might see some nice fills.
Right.
From some writers who haven't touched the can in maybe 10 plus years. You might see some fills from some toys who have no respect going over vets and all that crazy shit.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of the times that the police ain't out there
You
heavy.
don't-
Right.
I ain't even gonna front. 2
You know
nights
what I
ago, I was out and about with one of my homegirls. I was holding her down and shit. And the whole night, like through this whole snowstorm, we only seen one cop car. And that nigga almost slid off the road.
Yeah, usually only thing you usually see out there is the sanitation trucks with the snow.
It was so
That's
cold,
it.
you ain't even see bitches selling pussy.
Wow.
That's pretty
cold.
damn cold.
Word.
That's
Yeah,
pretty damn
That's
cold.
ice cold, baby.
Word.
That's 32 below. But check this out. I also want you know, the Vandal Hour, I want to let the peoples know, the Vandal Hour been working for 3 years now. We've been putting a lot of work in. We got the 1718 collective shit popping.
Yup.
We got that respected DJ shit popping.
Yup.
We got them Screen Fiend things popping.
Yup.
We got so many things, man. We got the Bob Floss movement going on. We got that
Heavy.
Juniverse shit going on.
Heavy.
Man, we got that Robbie Reps motion going on. So out of 3 years, we finally established our own. So now the Vandal Hour now has a location in Ridgewood, Queens, New York, where we have our own office. So now we will be having, you know, guests, people passing by who we will be interviewing, and it's going to be a whole nother chamber to what we already been doing with the Vandal Hour. So it's called the Vandal Hour After Hour, and it's going to be some things. So not to go into the details of it, we got some other things. We got some more chambers coming to you from the Vandal Hour. We like to put content out there. We don't like
Heavy
to use
content.
we don't like to use other dudes' content. We don't want to keep, you know, when we on Instagram, we do be jacking motherfuckers pictures. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if y'all post some fly shit and we like it, we still it.
It's a weed post.
We the what they call that screenshot?
Yeah,
We the
screenshot
screenshot killers, nigga.
Assassins.
If you put something fresh that shit getting snatched.
We put it up. We put something up fresh.
But I'm going to say this. You'll be having 200 views and we be having like 400.
That's what's up.
That's the difference.
A lot of y'all
Pay
actually lucky
attention.
though, cause there's a lot of y'all in the graffiti world I don't fuck with, but my producer be liking that ugly ass graffiti y'all do, so he posts that shit. So don't ever think that shit was facts who posted.
That's true indeed. I am the one on the fucking gram. But this is a different section. For the people that might not be familiar with this part of the show, but this is when we get into this week.
And the Vandal hours news.
Yeah.
Yo, for the people that don't know, this is where we go into like things that the Vandal Hour and Vandals is doing. So, you know, just to let you know, on January 12th, the 1718 Collective, the Vandal Hour, Made for Kings, and Checks and Balances presents our first pop-up shop at our new space at the Rock Wall.
Yeah.
We will be seeing, we will be selling all different types of merchandise, t-shirts, buttons, and markers, cut and sewn clothing, mad shit.
It works.
If you want to attend, you got to RSVP in advance. Or make sure you just DM the Vandal Hour. We will answer you. It's a free event. Come out, show out, support the motherfucking movement, man. So what else we got going on?
That's what's up.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on. On motherfucking January 23rd, the 1718 Collectives will be having their 3rd year anniversary at the motherfucking Karma Lounge. And you know, when they in the building, it's going down. They will be featuring different artists' work. They have live performances, and it's going down from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. And it's only $5 admission fee. So if you could spend $5 on some dirt weed at K2, then you could spend that shit on $5 to come and party with the members of 1718 Collectives. It will be epic. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
A lot of them be on K2 too.
That is true.
You definitely know what's going on. The guard be knowing. He
I was
knows.
about to say, they still sell $5 bags of weed?
Hell yeah.
They actually do.
My
They
man
actually
Bobby
do.
Stone on the corner of Brooklyn Ave.
That's
I know
crazy.
niggas who
up?
got $5 bags of dollars. That shit is bugged out.
That's
All
crazy.
right, all
But
right.
hey,
Yeah,
yo,
last-
last but not least, on January 25th, the 1718 Collectives and the Vandal Hour presents A Woman's Touch.
Ooh, I like that.
That's going down at the motherfucking Rockwell, but check this out. It's still $5 to get in. And we are featuring a whole lot of work from a whole lot of women. So if y'all like women and y'all like fly art, pull the fuck up. The
what's up.
movement, it's going down. It's going to be crazy.
Yo, time out. Is a page missing from, all right, yeah, now this week in Vandals Flexing. We really didn't feature anyone particularly on our page, but for some of the artists we posted, we had Goog and Hound, we had MQ, EB, Ghost, Cope, JA1, Hims, Dessa, who is killing shit right now, Dez, OJ, Pins, Chino, and others. Can you say the dude name FOGUE?
Oh, Fuel DFM.
Yes, we had him also.
I mean, y'all already know the people who's flexing in the streets in New York. It's the same niggas on the same lines. And you got a few out-of-towners who come through, fuck shit up, and they leave. But now check this out. If y'all want to be featured on Vandals Flexing, if you got my number, anybody sending this room number, text us. And if it's some toy shit, we throwing it in the trash. If it's some hot shit, we'll post it.
Basura.
Y'all can send us some shit in our DM box. If that shit is fire, like I said, we'll post it. But if it's some toy shit, that shit going in the trash. Now, in regular news,
Yeah, did y'all hear this motherfucking Casanova 2X set tripping song, man?
Yeah. Yo, I love that shit,
I didn't
B.
hear the song.
That shit make you want to, like, rip somebody's fucking head off,
You just want
spit
to
in
beat
their
the fuck out of
face.
somebody. You want to disrespect somebody.
It's crazy,
real bad.
man.
That's a song I ain't gonna listen to right now.
Yo, shout out to the big homie, my homie, not the big homie, but my homie, Banger Stone, who's in the video. Shout out to the brother, knew him since we was in the motherfucking, in a sandbox. Shout out to everyone who's in that video, the peoples. The shit is crazy, man. They look like they going at somebody.
okay.
I was about to say, the rumor on the street, word on the street is they going at this rainbow hair kid.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Tekashi, whoever his name is, 6ix9ine. I personally I'm not feeling this dude. He is not the sound of New York. He is definitely not the sound of Brooklyn. But that's my own personal opinion. I'm throwing that disclaimer out there. That's not Vandal Wild's opinion. That's my opinion. But fuck you, nigga. But yeah, that Casanova shit go hard. Be like I said, if you listen to that shit,
I can't listen to that. Cause
you
like,
would.
the shit that goes like I listen to that song, I take a shot of Henny. Whoever I come across that I have problems with listening to that shit, like I'm going to jail and your mom's is burying you.
Well, if you gotta go to war with somebody, I suggest you listen to that song first.
2018, I'm actually trying to keep peace with everybody. So if y'all niggas
True.
have problems with me, y'all need to let me know now. We can shoot 5, get that shit over with. But yeah, 2018, I'm trying to have an awesome year.
No doubt, no
I'm not
doubt.
trying to send nobody's pens, nobody's motherfucking casket, no nothing. You heard?
I hear
Tell a
that.
friend to tell a friend. And I'm not even saying this to sound pussy. I'm just warning niggas. Like, yeah.
It's
I'm
a
trying to
warning.
keep 2018 a clean slate. So
That's
if
right.
y'all niggas think y'all got something to say, y'all keep that shit to yourself. But if y'all want to link up and knuckle up, we could do that. I stay
Let's
back.
go. Let's
But
do
now,
it.
we're about to take a motherfucking music break with my homie from Queens. He goes by the name of DJ Quest. And when we come back, we
Yeah.
got a motherfucking banger for episode 1 on season 4. I stay facts and I will never lie to you. Hey, yo, Quest, do the things you like to fucking do.
The Vandal Hour.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. Hey, yo, peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. Tonight on the Vandal Hour. Hey, yo, peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. Tonight on the Vandal Hour, we have a BKMC that's been murdering mics from the 5 spots to SOBs. He's also a winner of our Lost Art of the Wordsmith Showcase at the Karma Lounge. And he's putting out work consistently. So it is my pleasure and the Vandal Hour pleasure to introduce to you. Yo, so it is my pleasure and the Vandal Hour pleasure to introduce to you Debonair.
Yeah.
Pardon the guard on the
I don't like that intro. Let me do that one more time.
Say it one more time,
Hey, yo,
guard.
peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's your motherfucking boy, Facts on Wax. And tonight on the Vandal Hour, we have a Brooklyn MC that's been murdering mics from the 5 spots to SOBs.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a winner of the Lost Art of the Wordsmith
Yeah,
Showcase
yeah,
at the
yeah,
Karma
yeah.
Lounge.
There we
He's
go.
been putting out work consistently. So it is my pleasure and the Vandal Hour pleasure to introduce to y'all Debonair.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's that Vandal Hour introduction, baby.
You know we all began high.
Get it right.
The
get
funny
it right.
shit is, I don't even smoke no more. It's just been a minute since I sat in a chair, and I don't like fucking up people's names.
We dig it. We dig.
But hey, yo, Debonair, what's poppin'? How did you bring in the new year?
Oh man, yo, look, I went to a few parties, popped some champagne. I was around a couple real ones. You know what I mean? Made sure I checked on moms and checked on my kids, and I was good.
That's what's up.
That was it.
That's what's up, man. I hear that.
Debonair, I had the opportunity to see you perform when you won the Lost Art of the Wordsmith. And I gotta say, as an MC, you know what I'm saying, you was performing and you actually had, because you had some Henny that night, and you kind of forgot some of your words, but you freestyled it and kept it flowing, and nobody would have known unless you said so. You know what I'm saying? So like, I gotta salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? How long you been MCing for?
Man, yo, it's been 2 years since I've been really putting work out, but I've been writing and freestyling and doing my thing for about, I say 10 years.
Okay.
That's what it do. That's
Yeah.
what
There's
it
some
do.
time in there. You've been putting in some work.
Yo, the 5 spots, that's that spot over here on Myrtle? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's a fact,
That's
yeah.
some bomb-ass pussy in that shit one day.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Debonair.
wasn't that when we had Brand Nubian in the building?
I don't
and
know who the fuck was in the building, but I was
I
fucking.
believe I
just
just remember
remember
Brand
pussy.
Nubian.
Debonair, like, how's the crowd when you performing in the 5 spots? And, like, how's the crowd different from the 5 spots and SOBs?
So yeah, you know, SOBs is real industry and real, like, you see everybody there for a plate type.
Right.
Rather than when you go to 5 spot, it's genuine, like, I'm here for a good time. You know, it's supporters, but they supporting everybody. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
SOBs is everybody coming with their camp. So the claps might be a little life if you go up and you're not with them. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
they with them over there. You feel me? So it's a little bit more industry than as far as more intimate and more You know what I
Like,
mean?
just
For the
showing
people.
love. Yeah, showing love for all the artists.
So I like that. I like 5 Spot is more home. You could really get into it with the people.
I was about to ask, which do you prefer? You like the more intimate setting or like you got to go out in the street, soldiered up, ready to blast?
Yo, I like the intimate settings only because I know somebody came that day because maybe they had a fucked up day.
Right.
They might have been on the train listening to Styles P the whole ride.
Right.
And then they hear that one, they hear some dude they never heard before rip it.
Right.
And they like, that was fire. You come off the stage, homie pull you to the side like, bro, you dope.
Give you
I'ma
props,
fuck with you.
Yeah.
And they'll fuck with you.
Right,
you know what I mean? And that's why those are the people that'll be loyal to you. As long as you be consistent with putting work out.
I feel you. That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's definitely good. Now, like Fax was saying and Legacy was saying in the introduction, you've been doing a lot of work. You've been putting in a lot of a lot of projects out there. So you recently just dropped a project called The Black Bruce Wayne.
Facts.
Can we get into that? Can we talk about that? Because I know it's a mixtape, but from I worked with you over at the Wordsmith. You know what I'm saying? I got to see you perform, and I can just tell just the way you carry yourself. Like, you're not treating that just like a mixtape. I know it's more like an album, and you calling it The Black Bruce Wayne. I mean, that's so-called my nickname with the ladies. So I really need to understand what's really going down right now. You know what I mean? Like
Nah, you know what? This is the way you carry yourself. You know what I mean? And with me, in my music, I try to use words and not use, a whole lot of profanity and try to figure out a way to express myself different.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want the ladies to love it. I want the Boss Smiths to go and Google a few words. I want the Boss Smiths to hear a song twice and be like, okay, I knew that's what he's meaning by that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And the Black Bruce Wayne comes from, I'm everywhere in my attire. You know what I mean? I'm never not nobody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like fedoras. You know what I mean? I like peacoats. I like bow ties. I like showing up and just cooling and just letting the honey, you know what I mean? Bringing the honey and letting the bees come.
Yeah. I dig that. That's smooth. I like that. Bringing the honey with the bees come.
On your fedora, like you take the feather out and put a gem star.
Peace. What happened now?
Like in hood, sometimes when you in the hood and shit, like you take that feather out the hat and put a gem star there. I know most people who wear trenches, like they keep the shoddy under that shit. You keep it under the peacoat.
Oh,
These
man.
are real questions people want to know.
No, I'm good. Like, if I'm somewhere, I'm probably with my people. If I'm somewhere in the hood, shout out to A Block in the building. I might be with my people. Shout out to City Life. I'm always with a team. And I'm always low key, you know what I mean? My brothers make sure I'm good and I don't have to do nothing that's unnecessary, you know what I mean?
That means yes. That means yes.
Yeah.
Now, you got this project, all right? It's called the Black Bruce Wayne. Like, who are some of the producers on that joint?
Say again, I'm sorry, brother.
You got this mixtape out and it's called the Black Bruce Wayne. Who are some of the producers on that joint?
So yeah, shout out to City Life that's in the building. Jump up, come on, Juco.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He produced Spin the Block. You know what I mean? Yes. Yo.
No wonder you said that you be with your people. Yo, you came with 2 people. They are huge as fuck, bro. All right, yo,
No
he just standing there, mad pause, yeah. But he's standing there, mad quiet, mad cool.
He definitely got the Moxburg under that shit.
Word,
right
like-
I know. From BK, I know how it go.
No distraction, but the producers, you were saying City Life.
City Life. Shout out to there's a couple different cats that was on that mixtape, but it was mostly the notable one that I gotta salute is my man Jump Up Come On, and we about to set up a page. We about to set up a whole live podcast and everything for him to play beats for y'all. He got a lot of dope he been cooking in the kitchen. So
That's what's up.
yeah, and just look out for more stuff from him.
Now, real quick, was it on purpose that you just only did 8 tracks for your mixtape? Because that's like EP level. You could have sold that, but you still, you giving it out to the people. So I'm just curious, being that like you said, the way you carry yourself, the name of the album. Why did you do just only 8 tracks on there? I'm pretty sure you have more tracks in the back.
So real quick, you know what I mean? Yo, salute to my moms. Happy birthday. Her birthday was just on the 6th.
That's what's up.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy moms. Happy birthday.
So she always told me that my birthday is August 8th.
Okay.
And I was born in 81. You know what I mean? Not to give it away. I hope y'all ain't
Okay.
catch that. You know what I mean? But she said 8 is infinite. You know what I mean? And you know, with the mixtapes and with albums and EPs, the attention span sometimes of the listener is not long enough for 13 and 15. Right. So give them a little mix of everything and keep it short and light, like something they want to play every day on their way to work. You know what I mean? Okay, oh, the album is over, the mixtape is over already. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? But that's constant spin.
Keep them wanting more.
That's that shotgun underneath the Pico, right? Real short and quick. Bang! Hit you real quick. That's it. Keep it moving. I like that. That's a good answer with that.
And what can people expect to hear when they pop in that Bruce Wayne? Black Bruce Wayne. What they gonna hear?
Oh man, definitely bars, relatable music, good melodies, good sounds, stories. You know, for a bad day or a good day, for a party, I tap in on everything. It's just never just mainstream. You know what I mean? And you know, clean, good verses and a lot of punching.
Now, when people do listen to this, like, are they gonna get those hipster bars, or are they gonna get those HDM bars?
Gonna be a lot of hipster bars, cause I'm a hipster like a mug. I'm a black hippie like a mug. All I'm missing is a tie-dye shirt.
Damn. Alright.
On this dope ass mixtape you got on, like, you already told us some of the producers you work with. Like, who are some of the feature artists you got on there?
Oh, it's just Black Bruce Wayne on there.
Oh, it was just you.
No features.
No features.
Nice.
No features. So
you confident in your lyrical content that you're gonna keep them captivated?
Listen, I got for the EP and for the album, I'm gonna have collaborations. You know what I mean? But I feel like for the mixtapes, you want to show them diversity. You want to show them bars. You want to show them that you could tap into different things. So I just kept it on that level, and my pen was just moving on its own without me even really thinking about it. So I just went with it.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's what's up.
how long did it take you to put that project together?
Shit, a month.
A month.
Oh, you did 30 days?
I write every day, man.
Really Bruce Wayne out here sitting in the back cave like
Word.
That's
So
what's
that's
up.
Alfred back there then, huh? That's Alfred back there. He low key right there. You see, he got the camera on you. I like that.
That's what's up.
Damn. Yo, what's the difference between a mixtape and an album?
Well, I think with a mixtape, you can like jump from different feelings. You know what I mean? Like I think with an album, it's like a overall theme, and you kind of just line up with the theme. You feel me? Like I'm gonna just give you an example. I got an album that I'm working on for 2018 called Dopamine, and you know dopamine is that feeling, that good feeling. So I'm going with every good feeling and what you might do when you feel that. You know what I'm saying? And every song is gonna be relatable to that.
Dopamine, that's like the shit that's related with the universe.
With the brain.
Okay.
Brain.
Yeah. You know when that good
That's
feeling.
excretion. That's
that-
excretion, right? If I'm not mistaken.
That sip of Henny, that's that good hit that you get off the L. That when you just get like a
Euphoric.
good stack, like that feeling.
All right, it makes you
Okay.
elevate. I mean, cause like if other people is up here listening to this, like they hear the word dope, like where's that and shit, you know? Like they think their next EP gonna come with a bag and a needle. So, you know, I gotta ask these things.
So now,
That's a
being
fact.
that you're calling your next project Dopamine, first off, you already said you're a black hippie. So are we gonna be expecting like that Pharrell type music? Everybody jumping around, feeling, or are you just it's just your lyrical content and the vibe of the song that's just really gonna be taking people to that happy place?
It's gonna be. I got a lot of surprises. I'm working with a reggaeton artist. I'm working with reggae straight up. I'm working with rock and roll. I'm dipping into every aspect of everything that makes everyone feel great.
Okay.
Everything, and you know what? Not every song is gonna be for everybody, but it's gonna be for everybody. You feel me?
Right, 100%.
So
I
that's
dig
what I'm
that.
definitely.
What's gonna separate Dopamine from the Black Bruce Wayne?
Well, the Black Bruce Wayne is a personal thing. I'm just flexing on there, man. I'm on there flexing, and Dopamine is gonna be about me just working with everybody else and like introducing myself to different genres. You know what I mean? And introducing whoever I'm working with to my drama and mixing and collaborating. You know what I mean? The good feeling. It's all up. That's for the people more than Black Bruce Wayne, just flexing on y'all, just showing y'all the bars and showing y'all what I do.
So you say you going into different genres and whatnot.
Right.
Like, how comfortable do you gotta be to be like, yeah, all right, this is, I'm gonna put this out there, or you kind of like, I don't know about this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much confidence do you need when you going off into different realms and shit?
I ain't gonna lie, you know, I got 3 diverse tracks that I'm working on, and it's a challenge.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm thinking, for the plate that I'm trying to get, you gotta challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up for it.
We were just talking about that. You know, sometimes you get in your comfort zone, and that keeps you stuck. And you know, Math dropped some knowledge and was like, yo, sometimes you got to get pushed out of that comfort zone in order for you to grow as a person and as an artist. Right. So do you feel you've grown a lot more with this, putting together this dopamine?
You know what I think? And I gotta shout out my squad. I gotta keep shouting them out. City Life, Jump Up, Come On, L. Like, we be in the stew cooking and just talking and building, and Jump Up, Come On, City would play like a beat, and it'd be some different shit. You know what I mean? I like drums, I like different things, and he'll just play something with some horns or some samples, and I'm like, I don't know, bro. And then I let it marinate.
You get that vibe going, yeah.
Facts. But you need that rather than a yes man just playing you the same shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a different way.
Right.
You're gonna be just doing good in a different way and not really doing great. We want to do great.
Word.
So
that's what's up.
Shout out to them for doing that and always keeping me moving.
Word. So you got a City Life movement that's popping.
That's a fact.
What's that all about?
Yo, that's the team. That's the shows and that's just the sessions that we just kicking back, things we might pop out at.
Right,
you know what I mean? It's an event that's happening. We gonna pop out, we gonna tape it, we gonna film, we gonna support. We support other artists doing their thing.
Right,
you know what I mean? The showcases that we have. You know what I mean? Y'all guys have any talent or anybody that y'all know that's moving or trying to perform, definitely follow the City Life movement. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. City Life. So what would be the definition of city life for y'all movement?
No sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep. That's
always
what's up.
moving.
You can sleep when you dead.
What made y'all spell city with an S and not the C?
That's a fact.
But why is that?
Cause you know what? Cause I mean, you know, you got to be a little bit different. You got to say the same thing but in a different way. You know what I mean? So you say it's a billion C's with the City Life. You know what I mean? So we use that S, smooth, slick. You know what I mean? Like, that S can mean a lot of things. So if we get in the corner and it's a conversation we got to have, we could use that S in a different way. You know what I mean? We trying to work our way to the place.
Because you Debonair, you got to be smooth with it, right?
That's a fact.
Black Bruce Wayne, he's a beast in the boardroom, I guess. You got to be a beast in the boardroom.
What's Debonair? What's one track that you got that's about to come out on dopamine that'll make me go on Burger King with a vegan sandwich and smack a worker? I want to know.
Yeah, bro.
With a vegan burger.
Yeah, you just go on Burger King like, yo, what?
Shay Rick James, that bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, that track ain't. I'm still jotting that down. I'm gonna be real. I'm still working on dopamine. It's not all the way finished.
All right.
But I got some shit on the Pen Wicked mixtape that I make you wanna do that.
Pen Wicked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Now, when you're in the booth and shit, like, and you laying down your pen and shit, your bars, like, you go like Meek Mills with the bars and like Drake on the hook.
Nah.
Wow.
You got people
caught me off
versatile
guard.
like that. That's what I'm supposed to do, Swift.
Yeah, you caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah, that was different, bro.
He said he went Meek Mills on the verses and
I'm
Drake on
gonna
the
keep it all the way 80,000 with you. I don't think of a Meek Mill or a Drake when I go in the booth. If it's not Kiss
See what
or
I just
Styles,
said? That shit just went over
you know
your
what I mean?
head. Now, when you go in the booth and like you say you do your own features, like you don't put niggas on your shit.
Oh, I feel
so
you,
like
okay.
when you over there spitting, you like, but then when it comes like the hook, like you got like that Drake shit, like where you can like rap and sing it.
Oh, nah. I don't. I leave it to the professionals.
Hey, don't doubt yourself. I mean, you up here talking on the mic and you've been burning down the body.
Nah, I definitely I do my hooks, but if it's a singing thing, I will definitely get someone to come sing and handle that. I will not try to play myself. And you know, I can't do the Drake shit. I can't, you know.
No auto-tunes? No auto-tunes on that?
I can't.
All right, so what should we be expecting from City Life in 2018? What are y'all coming with?
Man, visuals, videos, dope showcases, dope collaborations. You know what I mean? Shout out to J Love. You know what I mean? We doing things with the Sassy Saturdays. You know what I mean? We got things happening, and we just trying to expand. You know what I mean? You know, not only do we want the plates, but we want to make sure everybody getting the plate too. It's enough for all of us to get. You feel me? So
that's what's up.
just a whole lot of movement. You know what I mean? Keep expanding.
Okay.
So what would you say separates your movement and your sound from everything else that's out there right now?
I hear everybody rapping. You don't know how to talk. I feel like my talk is different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, when I talk about a female, I know how to talk about a female. You know what I mean? You know, like the thoughts and the bitches and yeah, okay, I get you, but like they need to they want to be talked to different. You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk to the women.
I'm talking to the women. I'm talking to the bar smiths. You know what I mean? The cats that listen to bars. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna never be, like I said, who I'm not. I'm out in the bando with mad AK-47s moving mad work. That's just not me.
Those niggas ain't even in the bandos doing that shit, but that's another story. Wow. Now, outside of this music shit, like what you into? Like me, I like art and wine.
Shit, I like art and wine too. I ain't gonna hold you. But yo, on some real shit, I just be with my kids, man. You know what I mean? I got a young son. Shout out to him, CJ. He about 8 months.
Okay.
Oh, you got young.
I got a little son. My son 4 years old, and he's off the chain. Like they said, terrible twos. I think they was
no, it's for 2
years.
years. The terrible twos go for like 2 years.
Oh, that's what they meant by that
that's
shit.
what it really
been
means.
Banging for 4.
He in the ferocious fours right now.
Should be crazy.
That's what's up. So you got a you got some bars for us? You wanna showcase something? It's on you. We ain't trying to pressure you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, what I got? I do something. What's up?
All right. Let's get
Quest,
started.
what you got for him? Oh, you already got instrumental. Go ready to go.
Debonair.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I be great? This here be rhetorical, no question. Foreseen I smashed the oracle. She showed me the play-by-plays and the audibles. The way shit going, if not, what you ought to do. 20-something in the waist, 40-something in the face. Switch from butterfly knives up to Hello Kitty mace. Used to bag coke and sell choke on a paper chase. Now she bank tell for chase. Sons keep an open case. Told me never fall in love, always keep a new face. Dutch for the short stay, never short of your place. Call me a young G. That G stand for gentleman. I keeps it a buck. Hard to say that for many men. Said they won't work out. She done laid up with many men. Them is goods. Told me can't salvage what has been condemned. Hit me if you wanna chop it up or just get it in. Looking for bud or for help for some shit you in. Oracle, cause shorty done seen some things, and rather than hold me back, she made way for the king. Debonair, more robes than Ric Flair. Nigga, I live here. That's top tier. And only my kin share. The boy wifed up and living single, need sins cleared. Trying to please the queen, I ain't gonna never get sins cleared. All I know is bars, brown water, and eat clear. Cake, acid dough. Well, let me make shit clear. No hemisphere within his spare or hemisphere. Stove type flow, one hit or get him there. Category 5 type live when him is there. Talking to myself in third person, I get it,
Yeah, we get it, yeah. Double gunshots.
Woo! Debonair in the building, baby.
Yo, Debonair, before you leave and shit, you got any last words or shout out you like to give the people?
Yo, shout out to A Block. Shout out my moms. Shout out City Life. Shout out L. Juke City, Jump Up, Come On. Sassy Saturdays. You know what I mean? Shout out the movement. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that fucking with the team. My nigga Jig. Fuck, man.
And where can people follow you and find your music and all that?
Yo, you can find me at Debonair1.com. That's DEBANAIRE1.com. And that's the same for IG and for Facebook. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to Mav, DJ Swift, you know what I mean? The Vandal Hour, yo, Lost Art of the Worldsmith, yo. Shout out to them for giving me a platform to show love and do my thing on, you know what I mean?
brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, Debonair, thank you for pulling up. Hey, yo, what's poppin'? It's your motherfucking boy, Facts on Wax, and I'm chilling with Legacy on the right of me. We about to take a motherfucking short music break with DJ Question. When we come back, we got a Bronx Palmer in the building. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We making history. Hey, yo, Quest, do what the fuck you do. Swift, what's poppin'? I like that sweater, my nigga.
Chill. He got the Cliff Huxtable going right there.
Yo. Hey, yo, Peace Vandals and Vandalites tonight on the motherfucking Vandal Hour. We got a Bronx Palmer that's been spraying shit up for years. He done killed the streets, rooftops, and whatever else he can write his motherfucking name on. So, it is my pleasure and our pleasure to introduce to you, Joose MGC. Y'all niggas wanna know something crazy? Motherfucking last. Y'all niggas wanna know something crazy and shit? Motherfucking last January. I don't know. There's some type of shit going on, Juice, but last January was the 8th, and that's the last time me and you actually chilled on a motherfucking roof in the Bronx plugging out. It's crazy how the universe be working. But hey, yo, Juice, what you been up to since the last time you was up here in the Vandal Hour? And that night when you was up here was pretty fucking crazy.
Regular shit, bro. You know, maintaining, building by the buildings, you know, living life, doing my shit, 100%, you know.
That's what it do.
Facts.
My man, Juice, thank you for blessing us tonight. Who's your man that you got with you over there?
You gotta talk into the mic. No homo.
Vezo, HEL in the building.
All right.
What it do, brethren?
What up, y'all?
All right.
Turn up his mic a little bit.
Before we blast off this interview with Juice, let the people know a little something about yourself.
Yo, I'm from the 6th line.
Now wait, Juice, before we kick into your shit, Vezo, before we blast off this interview with Juice, let the people know a little something about yourself.
Yeah, it's just Vezo, ATL, MGC, BTC, you know, 2 and 5 line, 6 line, Bronx.
So for the graffiti niggas, I'm not a graffiti cat.
Like myself.
You know what I'm saying? When you say, I know what you mean, but for the people who don't know, when you say the 4 or 5 line or the 6 line, what does that mean?
It's basically the train lines in the Bronx, you know, where you was at, where you was from, where you started. You
Okay.
Yeah, where you running around, what you repping.
All right.
What you running through.
That's what it do. So how did y'all get into doing graph?
Me, basically, I came up on the graph just off of my area.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My boy Gage, he's in the building.
All right.
My brothers, you know, I was always influenced into the graffiti shit. Well, really, it was music.
Okay.
I was influenced into, and then it grasped off of the graffiti.
Okay.
And then just my environment, you know, where I was from.
Okay.
My area.
Music has changed a lot since motherfucking the 90s till now. Like, what music you was listening to before you started spraying them cans?
Well, I was always into the older school, Nas, KRS, DOS Effects, Beat Nuts, a lot of the, I could go.
All the 90s shit.
Yeah, all the 90s.
Now, go ahead.
So what made you transition from doing music to doing graph?
Well, it was just me being in the streets. You know,
Okay.
hanging around the people that was around, you know, Gage, motherfucking just seeing my area, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I grew up watching, let me say, trap.
Okay.
Which one?
Well, trap from my side, Fame, Remo.
Which one?
Remo RV.
Okay.
Ein, Too Devious Call. Smoke, motherfucking the Two Devious Boys, like I said.
Okay.
That's 6 line, you know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up on.
I had to ask you which ones, because some people don't know. Like, they just picked up a Spree can last night, and they don't know that it's 2 Remos and not, I forgot the other name that you just said, but they don't know like that. It's 2 of these people that's running around New York
100%.
City doing what they do. So
Me-
that's why we got this platform to school these niggas.
All right, me coming up, I was looking at. All right, I'm gonna give you a couple of names
Trap.
that I seen growing up. It was TD Tech, Bester, motherfucking Neck, CBB, Tay, Rick Rise, Cable, Rhino, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Those are my dudes. Tuski, 100% BRT mom.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's family right there. You know all of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? 2 and a 5 line. I give 100%.
And these are all BX writers?
Yes, sir.
These all BX cats.
Oh, wow.
You was here when we had that KGB episode?
Yes.
I believe
You
so.
didn't see how packed this room was? This shit was like from here to the hallway outside. Shit was crazy.
No, I remember that night.
So I
Looked
had
like Wu-Tang was in the building.
I had
The
a
Graffiti Wu-Tang.
I had a graph artist tell me once that if you can't fight,
Don't write.
don't write.
That's a fact though.
100%.
Speak on that. Why is that?
Well, listen, if you can't go out and project your name and take your all right, listen. When you going out and you're doing your shit, if you can't hold your stuff, then there should be no reason why you should be outside.
Right.
You understand? So if you're gonna do something, then back it up.
Right. I feel you.
That's just how it should be.
So when you say hold your stuff, you mean like cats will come around, take your cans while you doing shit? If you go over somebody's name, like how that go down?
Yeah, that never happened to me. I was running.
Niggas will take your paint.
I
Like,
was just about to ask.
you don't necessarily have to go over a nigga name for them to take your paint. I mean, if you do rag a nigga, like, they'll catch you, they'll rip you, they'll punch you in your fucking face.
Right.
100%.
The reasons why, like, they tell you these things is because, like, you might be walking through a neighborhood, like, say, for instance, like, and shit, you don't write, and, like, you walking down a block with your homeboys, and he writing, y'all walking through Brownsville and shit at 4 in the morning. Like, shit could get real hectic.
Right.
You gotta be ready to throw up them dick beaters. If not, you gonna get that ass beat.
It
You
doesn't
gonna
have
write,
to
you
be.
gotta fight.
It doesn't have to be behind graffiti. It just it's just with anything. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You can walk
It's
into
just
a
part
block
of that street life,
Yeah.
honestly.
You can walk into a block that's pumping crack and you tagging up in the area.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't want that shit there because they making money. So
Right.
you know,
I got you.
You gotta maintain your shit with what you're doing.
Right.
You know, and moving forward, if
Yup.
you with niggas that is real right, then you're gonna be real right with themselves.
Right.
You ever had any situations where you painting like a block and niggas popped up like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Or like you rocking a fill and niggas start bucking?
I'm gonna give you a story.
Wait a second. People buck at you for doing a filling?
No,
Yeah, nigga.
God damn.
They was,
I got shot at 5 times one night.
listen,
Shit.
alright, there was a story that
Damn.
It was me, Jinx, Brax, and my little man Sight, right?
Uh-huh.
We was on the 2 train, and we doing graffiti or whatever, and I sent my man Sight into a lot because he was small, so we throw him over the gate to look out for the spot.
I used to be that guy. I
And
know.
he goes into the lot, he comes back out, he's like, yo, it's sweet. Some dude comes up to us and he's telling us, yo, what you doing there? So I'm telling him, like, yo, we doing graffiti. I'll show him my hands, I'll show him the paint or whatever, and we breeze off. We go, we situate in the paint, we go back to the spot, and he comes up to us and he's telling us, like, yo, you can't do that here. So I'm telling him, all right, it is what it is. So we spin off. Me being who I am, I'm like, yo, fuck this nigga. We gonna get right.
Right.
So we gonna go back to the spot. The dude comes out and he pulls out a gun on us. You know what I'm saying? I jump in the car. My man Brax is driving. We all jump in the car, whatever. We spin off. The nigga lick shots at us. He hit the car 5 times, and this is on my word. Rest in peace, Jinx, my nigga. He didn't die behind that, but
Right.
This was a true story. He licked shots at us and he hit the car 5 times, and you know that was a real shit. That was something that I never experienced in my life.
That shit happens to me.
That's crazy.
Ever happened to me.
Okay, so wait, real quick, because I'm not a graffiti artist. I know I'm not about that, because I know, like, as a DJ, there are moments where you walk into a spot and somebody try to thug you off the set, and sometimes not sometimes you have to hold your spot down or you getting snuffed, and then there's a new DJ in the spot and they'll take your pay, So my thing is, knowing that there's a potential of getting shot at or anything happen, how deep is the love for Graph? You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna willing to risk everything. You literally risk everything for Graph. How deep is that love really resonating in y'all?
Well, that goes within brothers. You know what I'm saying? If you're rolling with people that you feel comfortable with.
Good question, Swift.
You're gonna get right with them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hold you back. If I know that I'm gonna go out painting with a certain person, I'm gonna make sure that he holds me down and I'm gonna hold him down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And if
talking to
it, and if certain situations come about, we're gonna handle that at that moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
Stay alert, stay alive.
Now, you just brought up one of your people's name. He goes by the name of Jinx, and he passed away. And from the things that I used to see, y'all used to kill shit together. Like, what was the chemistry like between you two?
That was like my brother, bro. That was like my little brother, man. Me and him, we would go out, and it was like a regular day in the life. Waking up in the morning, we're gonna get money, and then we're gonna chill with some bitches, and then after that, we're gonna get high, and then at the end of the night, we're gonna go and kill shit. You know what I'm saying?
New York life.
Yeah, vice versa.
Right.
And then moving forward, the next day is same shit.
Same thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. For a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? Me and him was going out. We was doing the same thing repeatedly, and we was getting up and he put me on to a lot of other things. He was a pretty boy type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I was always shy with females. You know what I'm saying? He was a dude that
walk up to anyone, right?
Females are grasp on him. You know what I'm saying? So I took that as, all right, you get the bitches and I get the money, and then we're gonna get right.
Okay. So now, after talking about all the excitement that does go down with Graph, right? What do you have any stories about you and your right hand man, like going out there? Because if that's your dogs, I know I could tell you stories about me and Quest, because we've been running for years as DJs and as homies. So I would like to know, do you have any stories, or what was one of the wild times that y'all went out? And if he was a ladies man, I know you got stories about something happened due to some bitches in some hood or something.
There was one time that me and him, we had ran up on there was a female that I was dealing with or whatever, and she had a friend that came from out of town or whatever. So we went to the crib, we got right or whatever. We was chilling, and then after that, as niggas do, we boast the toaster or whatever.
Right.
And then we bombed their whole block. And it's like a dog claiming the territory.
Yeah, facts.
We got right, and then we claimed the territory in the hood, and then we kept it moving.
Nice.
You peed on the block.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do that sometimes.
Hit every fire hydrant and more.
More or less.
That's
Now,
what's up.
You said Jinx, he was the ladies' man and you was the shy guy. Like, how did you break out of that phase for somebody who was in the same predicament?
As far as that, it's just a life thing. You know what I'm saying? You grow up and you do certain things and you build within self and you grasp a female and you know how to move with certain situations. You know what I'm saying? It was different with him because he had the looks, so females went to him. People always said that I was a pretty boy, but I didn't think it. But I was always shy, so it was hard for me to talk to females. You know what I'm saying? But it was easy for him to get girls because he was just a Spanish light-skinned nigga with long hair.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the
Rico Suave type shit.
Yeah.
Bobby Shampoo type of shit.
Got that menudo. We got that menudo going on.
Yeah.
Juice. A lot of people, they like motherfucking bombing the streets and shit. Like, what made you want to climb and start banging out rooftops?
Well, the rooftop, it was easy for me to kill rooftops because it's like you don't have to do too much. You get on a rooftop, you bang it out, and then you get right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to get caught doing graffiti.
That's a fact.
So if you're hitting street spots, you gotta have a lookout. You gotta, pardon me. You gotta have a lookout. You gotta do everything and anything not to get caught. When you're on a roof, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? You go up there, you put your name out, and it's like a cop and go type of situation.
You come from a time and era like when niggas used to like use each other as human ladders to climb up rooftops. Like niggas used to rip your fire escape apart like to climb up a roof. Now niggas got motherfucking jetpacks. Like how you feel about these things?
Well, you know, with that's all progression of life. Really, you know, you gotta move in with times. The thing with the ladder thing is like this is what's going on now, so it is what it is.
Right.
You know, if that's what's moving now, then so be it.
Yo, how did you come up with the name Joose?
Joose came into my circumference as far as I had the juice in the hood. You know, people grasped to me as a person that was always somebody to go to. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as anything,
right.
It doesn't matter what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a people person.
Right.
So with the juice thing, it was like I had the juice and people came to me, but the J-U-I-C-E was corny. So I took it as J-O-O-S-E was something different.
Right. I got you.
Since you call yourself Joose and shit, you ever went bombing in a white Bronco?
You ever cut any white bitches? You cut any white bitches?
Yo, besides graffiti, like what is the environment like in the Bronx for somebody who doesn't live out there, or who doesn't go adventure out there?
Regular like any other hood, man. You know, it's life, bro. It's drugs, money. You gotta get to the bag. Really, you live life how you live it.
I love the Bronx, but one thing y'all niggas got is too many hills. Like I used to work in the Bronx on Mount Eden one morning and shit. I'm unloading a truck. I'm high as fuck. I'm like two blunts in before I start my shift. And I look across the street and shit. I see a fruit cart rolling down the hill and 4 Mexicans chasing this shit. One nigga screaming oranges, the other nigga screaming watermelon, watermelon. That was like the most funniest shit I ever seen in my life in the motherfucking Bronx.
The hills are pretty good over there, man, because, you know, there's a lot of blocks that are easy to get up on as far as the rooftops with the hills. You know, so it's like a walk-up.
Oh, okay.
I actually seen a few of them shits on the 4 line.
Yeah. The 4 line is retarded with the rooftops.
I can't even front the 4 line, like the rooftops. Those shits used to be gorgeous. Like when you ride the 4 train now, like what do y'all think coming from the Bronx when y'all look out the windows? Cause like when I look, I cry.
That's the beginner line, I think.
I miss
That's
going.
the what? Say that again.
The beginner line.
That's the
That's the beginner line.
I miss going to the Bronx.
Everybody that starts in the Bronx starts on the 4 line because it's most easiest. You can get on like every roof like nothing. But then there's the most activity over there as well. So.
Yeah, cause Yankee Stadium and all that shit. I miss going to the Bronx and on every motherfucking rooftop. If it wasn't a Cope, it was a Spec or a Nave or somebody. Now I go to the Bronx, I be looking out the window like, what the fuck? Ow, why? Like you risked your freedom for that?
So like the 4 line is more like a graphers from the BX making their bones out there. You make your name, and then 9 out of 10 you go from the 4 line to one of the other lines, either because you live out there or it's just that's just a progression.
Well, the 4 line is more gritty to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of heavy hitters that came from the 4
Burnside
line.
was popping.
You know, and the 4 line is a lot of buildings, so there's a lot of people over there. So there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of things going on over there.
Okay.
And every other line is different. You know what I'm saying? You
I was just about to ask that, like, besides Yankee Stadium and shit, like, what makes the 4 line different from the 5 and the 6?
Like I said, the buildings and the people. It's just a lot of things going on over there.
So it's like a lot more eyes. That's like you. If you do something, whether it's good or trash, it's gonna be seen regardless. Okay.
Okay.
What's your favorite line to bomb in the Bronx?
2 and a 5, really. It's the sweetest line, it branches off because it's so long, so you can break off.
That's the line like where the Bronx Zoo and shit is at, right?
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty funny ass line.
Yeah.
Word.
So what do you feel the future of Graph is? What, like in the next 10, 15 years since you've been in the game for a minute?
I really couldn't speak on that because I'm not too much into the Instagram and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the progression. You just gotta live how you live. You know what I'm saying? The world's never gonna stop for no one, and you just gotta move forward and keep on doing what it is that's gonna.
Instagram seem to be the wave these days. Why you not into it like that?
It's just too much mixy for me, bro. Like.
Now, do you do it personally, or do you just stay off of it totally?
I have Instagram and I do post here and there, but it's not too much for me. Like I let my people do more of the pictures and the posting for me, just because I got too many things going on in my life, and I've always been like that. I was never a picture person. I was never.
Right.
I was always an underground, trying to stay out of the scenes kind of dude.
Use more in the trenches and let someone else catch the flick of you doing whatever it is, and you keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the social media tip, is it easier for matter of fact, let me say it this way: you ain't gotta really pay dues. You could just take some shit and put it up, and for people who don't know, they think you popping.
More or less, it's like somebody that's nobody could do 10 fillings in their backyard.
Right.
I know a few people who do that shit.
And throw different filters and take pictures different ways.
Right.
Angles.
And make it seem like it's something different.
Right.
You understand? So it's like
that's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense to me to be on the social media shit.
Right.
If it's for you, that's for you.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, that's not my thing.
I could dig it. Now, yo, you a street bomber and shit. Like, you keep killing shit a lot. Like, you have anything against, like, dead spots and shit? Or do you even consider any of this shit dead spots?
Nah. Everything is graffiti, bro. Art is art. To me, if that's what you want to do, or you want to go hit a dead spot, and somebody's going to see it, regardless of what it is.
That's why I just had to ask that question, because I always see people like, yeah, niggas is always in dead spots and shit. But, like, one thing I could tell you about a dead spot, you actually don't got the buff running through that shit. The only niggas going through a dead spot is a nigga you got beef with.
Yeah.
Now you spoke about evolving in things you do and in everything a little earlier. You didn't really touch too much on it, but I wanted to ask you, what is evolving with you? Because being that you bring it up in a couple other topics, so what's evolving? What is evolving in your eyes coming from Joose?
As far as evolving, it's progressing itself.
Mm-hmm.
If you know that you're gonna do something better moving forward in life, then it is what it is. Nobody could take from what you are doing within yourself. So if you know that you're gonna be better on whatever you're doing, it is what it is. Just like as far as I could say, all right, there could be 10 people that go out hard for 2 years, but you don't see them for another 3 years.
Right.
But there's those certain people that been out for 10 years straight every year.
Right.
That's evolution.
Okay.
So you got people who go hard for 2 years and you won't even know about them in the next 10 or 15. They just do it for that moment, or because they seen they man killing shit at the moment. They thought it was the thing to do. I seen
100%.
a lot of those people come through.
So outside of Graph, like, let's say you was on a dating game, right? And you were contested, and they were like, "Yo, Juice, tell the young lady a little something about yourself outside of Graph." What would you say?
I'm basically cool, calm, and collected.
Okay.
I'm not too much of anything. I build by the buildings. You know, I sit back, I analyze things, and I take things to what it is.
Right.
You know, there's nothing. To me, there's no mistakes in life. Everything has its purpose. So, for me to come to a female and talk to a female as far as dating or whatever, it is what it is. We're gonna move forward and we're gonna see what it is.
Or not.
Exactly.
You smooth, brother. You smooth.
Yeah, I could think it. Now,
Smooth
since you brought this up about females and shit, like in the graffiti world, like, are you like tied down or like do you participate in the turn-ups with the groupies?
Give me that groupie love.
Not really. You know, the groupies, it comes with the territory. You know, there's certain females that, you know, like you for who you are or whatever it is, but that was never really the thing for me, you know.
No, I could dig it. Now, let me ask you this and shit. Graffiti. This comes hand in hand with graffiti. Like, some people work a 9 to 5, and you got people like me who go racking and shit. Like, do you partake in the racking world?
Yeah, 100%. But
so
You said that so nonchalantly,
now,
like 100%. Like, yeah.
Do you have like racking morals and shit? Like, you rack like with your peoples, like, but when you're with your moms, like you don't rack nothing. Like, you might see something you want to rack, but just because it's mama love, like you refrain from the activity.
My mom, since I was young, she already knew that, you know, I was into the bullshit. But I have respect for my mom. I don't do that shit in front of her, you know. But as far as going out and getting right, I get right for myself. I'm not gonna take it. I work. I'm a hustler. I do what I gotta do to make sure that I maintain my household and I maintain my certain standards to myself. But as far as racking, it is what it is. If I'm gonna see something and I don't want to pay for it, I'm not gonna pay for it. It is what it is. You know, the hand is quicker than the eye.
Right, for
That's
sure.
a fact.
True indeed.
When's the last time you seen something that you like you had the money for it, and you like, nah, fuck that, I'm racking this shit?
Probably about a half an hour ago.
Nice.
That shit happened to me yesterday. My baby mom, she asked me to go to the store for her and shit, so I go to Family Dollar. And I'm standing on the line, like I got all the products in my hand and shit. I pull the money out, I'm about to pay for it, but I'm looking at the line and this shit moving turtle speed. So I'm like, yo, I had like that ear snot shit in my head from Infamy, like, yeah, Gore-Tex, I won't pay for this. Candy, I won't pay for this. And I'm standing on the line, I rack this shit, and as I'm walking to the door, I'm talking to the worker, like, yo, you have this? And he like, nah, like, all right, I catch you on the re-up and shit.
Oh shit. We don't condone that, little kids. We're not trying to promote that.
Man, fuck that. If you need to go get money and you ain't got no motherfucking job, go steal that shit. I'm sick of y'all niggas standing in front of the motherfucking store with a motherfucking True Religion suit on, the newest phone posits, and you asking for $1. Go out there and hustle. Stop begging, motherfuckers. I stay fat and I will never lie to you.
So as far as your family's concerned, for those that do know that you did graph, did you get any flack from them? Did they like tell you stop doing it and all that type of thing?
You know, that was my mom calls me Juice, man. You know, I was always brought up in that, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, I was always in a household where it was music and art and all that shit, you know, so the graffiti was nothing to me. You know, it was nothing, it wasn't a big deal.
Right, I got you.
She told me to dumb it down at certain points when I was getting arrested or, you know, there was certain things that was
Going too hard.
Yeah, coinciding with my life or whatever.
Right.
But as far as that, it was not a big deal.
Did your moms ever see a piece that you did and was like, yo, that's some really good shit, I'm proud of you?
There was a couple of joints that she was like, I didn't even understand how you got up.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's what's up. Only moms will know where to look.
Right.
Because 9 out of 10, it was probably some rooftop somewhere that she shouldn't have been looking up and recognizing your work. And she like, damn, how that boy get up there? Like, oh, I gotta ask him that question later on. Like, only a mom would do that. Like,
I showed my moms a few pictures of some things that I did, and she looked at me like, "Boy, like, how are you still alive?"
So now, you all through the interview, you've been talking heavy about your mom. You definitely, big on family. I could tell just the way you speak about her. So, are you a big family man? Do you have your own? Because you were saying that you always take care of your household. So, or is it just like me, moms, that immediate family, or you got your underlings? You know what I'm saying? And you taking care of them as well.
100%. I have a boy, 10 years old.
Bless us.
And I'm just I was brought up in a household where it's always family first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? You do for what you got to do for yourself, but make sure that family's there. Make sure that you maintain what you have to do for those around you. And then it's like your family you're given and your friends you pick.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So now, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, where you see yourself in the next few years, as far as not only Graph but just life in general.
I'm gonna be all right. I got a couple of things lined up.
Do you do galleries and all that?
I'm not too big on that.
Okay.
You ain't trying to get none of that art money?
I could try.
I'm saying, me and my peoples, we got a lot of venues that be popping off, and you trying to get
we
that
be doing
art,
art
bro.
shows.
We could make this happen and get that chicken.
So then
Okay.
do what we do.
Even better.
Now I just wanted, I don't know if you heard earlier, we made an announcement that our shooter, Darwin, just had his first boy.
Okay.
Now, you said you got a son that's 10 years old. Do you have any words of advice for this dude? Because, I mean, his son, brand new boy, named Legend. You got any words for advice for him, man?
Just stay on top of him. Make sure that everything that you do for that boy is for him. Make sure everything that you do for that boy is for him. Stay on top of your boy.
That's what's up.
Regardless of what it is, I don't know what the household is or the family or whatever you're going through with your baby moms. Make sure that that boy is good, and you maintain your household. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, before we get out the building, Venzo, you got any last words or shout outs you like to give to the people?
Yeah, shout out Tough City. Shout out my man Osby, my man Edo. Shout out Only NY. The whole BX, MGC, SAD crew, Hell crew, Free Sense, Free Amaze, RIP Sec, Jake C.
Yes.
Yo, what do MGC stand for?
MGC started from in the beginning. It was Misguided Children. That was me and my boy Cap.
Okay.
KAP, Capstar.
Okay.
And then it broke down to Mother's Grimy Children. And then it was Must Get Cash.
Okay.
Then it turned into My Gun Claps.
Okay.
And then now it
Making
evolved
groupies
to,
crave.
100%.
Making groupies crave.
And then now it's My Guilty Conscience.
Oh,
that's
nice.
what's
I
up.
like
I
that
like the
one.
sound of that one.
I like that
So
one.
That's just what it is. And, I'm going to throw a shout out. RIP Jinx, like you said, Cito, Monk Dash, shout out to my boy Cause. He's doing his thing. My boy Dage. He's getting busy. My man We Sad. Free my man H. Hemrock, my boy Smash. Free God damn, I got a whole lot of niggas.
Free everybody. Free
my
them
man,
all.
yo.
He's lost for words.
No. I'm gonna give a shout out to 8 Ball. That's my nigga, yo. 100%, bro. Like, there's a lot of dudes, man. BRT family, they took me under their umbrella, and they gave me a lot of things that, with this graffiti shit, I like to think like, it's a different level on things. You know what I'm saying? And just the way I live and the way I move is behind a lot of dudes that embrace me on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that I ain't mentioned, niggas know what it is.
That's what's up. That's what it
Hey,
is.
yo,